A really lovely touch to this wedding stationery range is the combined menu and place card. So we're going to start again by melting the wax, taking a look at the design, and then we're going to start working out how to do it. So we've printed the wording onto a piece of card, and we need that to be about 8.5 centimetres wide. So we're just going to mark that with our pencil and a ruler, and then use our ruler as a guide. And like we've done in previous designs, we're just going to tear along the edges to create a nice deckled edge. So just pull one end. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, just keep teasing the card away. And then you've got this lovely finished rough edge. And then we're going to make the place card, or the name panel that goes across the top. So we want that to be about 6 centimetres high. And we're going to do it again. We're going to mark it with a pencil, and then we're going to use a ruler just to tear along the line so we've got a nice rough edge. And once we've finished tearing that, we should have a band that we can wrap around the menu with the name right in the centre. So we just need to hold that into place, make sure the name is at the centre of the menu, and then just fold both ends around to the back, just like that. So fold along the creases, just use your finger and thumb to create a tight edge, and that essentially is the bones of the design. So we then need to add the dried flowers. So we don't want to add too much to the menu, so we're just going to add these 2 little pieces. Then we're going to put a small piece of double-sided tape towards the top of the place card, just to hold the dried flowers into place, just like we've done before. There. And then we're just going to press the dried flowers on top. It's a good opportunity now to just adjust them and get them into the right position. And once you're happy, you can just trim off any overlapping pieces of the flowers ready for your wax seal to go on top. So just use the scissors and trim off the edges, and then we're ready to make the seal. So by now, I'm sure you know what to do, but we're just taking a spoon, pouring the wax on top of the stems of the flowers, trying to keep it away from the printed names so that you can still read those. And then once we're happy, we're just going to press the wax seal into place, making sure it's facing the right direction. And then we're going to wiggle it around until we're happy with the position, and then just leave it for a few moments until the wax is dried. And once the wax is dried, you should be able to lift the stamp off really easily. If you have any resistance, leave it for a few more moments and come back to it. But once you've taken the seal off, you've got your beautiful menu place card all ready to go. So we're nearly at the end of learning how to make this beautiful range of wedding stationery, but I've got one final bonus item that I wanted to show you how to make, so let's just move on to that final step. I loved this gift tag so much that I wanted to add it to the range and show you how to make it. It's great as a place card, as a gift tag, or with a little innovation, you could even use it as part of a table plan. Using the template available in the course notes, you'll need to make a cardboard cutout of the tag. You can use this as a guide just to mark where you need to tear the card down to size. So we're just going to mark the 2 corner edges, and then we're just going to put a mark on the point of the tag, and we're going to use our ruler to follow the guides and tear the tag down to shape. So we're going to line up, first of all, the outside edges and just cut a rectangle shape. There, so same technique as before, sort of pulling and tearing and teasing it against the ruler. And we're going to do that on the opposite side, tearing that into shape again. There, so pulling and teasing. And then we're going to find our guide marks, and we're going to tear the diagonal edges to form the point. So we're going to do that both sides. This is a little bit fiddly, just grabbing hold of the corners. But as we said before, you can always neaten this up at the edge, just using your fingers. So this is the last side we're doing now. And you will get quicker at this as you go along, so don't be scared to do it. So you can see we've got a tag shape there, and we can just neaten up the edges with our fingers. So that's our tag made. We now need to make the hole. So I'm going to use a hole punch. I'm going to set it to a bigger setting and just punch right in the centre of the point of the tag, so leaving a little gap at the top. So again, a small hand punch will work fine for this. And I'm going to unwind a length of string. I'm going to cut a length that I'm happy with, and then I just need to find the centre of the string. So just double up the ends, and then you should have a loop at the top. So taking the loop, you just need to thread that through the hole in the tag from the back through to the front. Then just tease the loop open, hold it open with your fingers, and thread the loose ends back through the loop. And then as you pull it tight, you should end up with a nice, neat tail of the tag. So there you go. So you've got your string attached to the tag now, and you just need to decorate it. So I'm going to use some dried flowers again, and I found that glue from the glue gun works the best for this, just because it holds the flowers into place really nicely. So I'm just going to add some glue from the glue gun onto the edge of the card and press the dried flowers into place. And then just keep layering them. So I'm going to add another layer on top. So the same dried flowers again. And obviously you don't have to stick to the same ones. You could choose the ones that work for you. And I'm going to add glue again and stick the dried flowers on top of the glue. Watch your fingers, because sometimes this glue can get really hot. So you might want to wait a few moments for it to cool. So you can see it still doesn't look finished. It needs something extra. So we're going to add a small clump of dried flowers on top in the corner, and that should give us a really nice finishing touch. And we're going to use the glue gun again just to add a little bit of glue. And then we're going to press the cluster on top. And what this will do, it'll actually hide the glue that we've put down. And all you'll see is the flowers. So there we go. That's the very last item. And what a great item to finish on. So we've come to the end of our demos now, and I hope you're feeling inspired. It's something that definitely inspired me when I was working on it, and I really can't wait to see what you produce as a result. Before we finish, I just want to let you know that you're not on your own on this journey, that if you need any help or advice, our contact details are on the handout, so feel free to get in touch and we'll help you as much as we can. So I hope you've enjoyed the last half an hour or so. I'm really happy you joined me. And I'm going to say goodbye now. Check out our other courses, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.